Greetings, I'm Kimberly Cutting, and I'm going to use this coloring page that I colored on the computer to demonstrate how we can use the layer styles in combination with the shape tool to create some really cool effects. As you can see, it looks like we have a single picture here, but if I turn off this layer, you can see that I actually have a bunch of individual shapes layered over the shapes in the picture, and most of them have a fill of none so you can see through them. Except for this bow, which I'll explain later. First of all, I'm going to show you how to make some shapes to outline the ones in the picture, like this star. For this, I select the polygon tool and make sure that I have 8 sides and an indent of about 50%. Then I can make a star of similar size, use the move tool to drag it into position, and then use the direct select tool to move the individual points so that they match up with those of the original star. It's actually pretty simple to create an outline like this. When I'm done creating this outline, you'll see why. I've chosen to put outlines around each of these objects. When a shape has its own layer, you can actually use it in combination with the layer styles by double-clicking on it. This brings up all kinds of options, like the outer glow, which we can change the color on, make it a nice yellow perhaps, and then adjust the spread, make it more or less, increase or decrease the size, increase or decrease the range. This can create a pretty cool glow effect. But it's not just stars that this can be useful for. Like, for instance, we could use it on some of these little round ornaments, like this one that I created with the ellipse tool. If we add an outer glow, it kind of looks like a Christmas light. And we can choose different colors. Like, say, let's make this one green. Now we have a red light and a green light. And we could do this with a bunch of other lights on the tree and create a tree with a bunch of rainbow lights. But let's explore some of the other options. In addition to an outer glow, you can also give something an inner glow, like this ellipse tool that I put around the star. An inner glow creates a line of light on the inside, which is kind of hard to see until you increase the size. This way we can make it bigger. You can also increase the choke and make it more intense. But that doesn't always look that good. Let's play with the range a little. This gives it a softer effect. Kind of looks like it's glowing. This can be fun. But if we combine it with other effects, like the outer glow effect, maybe in a more complementary color, and we play with that a little, manipulate the size and range and such. We can make it look like this star is really glowing. Maybe even add a little inner glow to the star as well. Now that is bright. But it's not just the stars that we can add effects to. We can also do stuff with this bow that I made piece by piece with the rounded rectangle tool. As you can imagine, I actually adjusted this one somewhat with the direct select tool as well. Got handles, increase or decrease the roundness of the corners and such. With this, I want to make it look like a real satin ribbon. So I can select satin and then increase or decrease the distance. This can be kind of fun. Make your ribbon look a little more realistic. I like doing stuff like this. We can also do effects like bevel and emboss. Add a little contour. This creates kind of a 3D effect on your bow. However, I should mention that it only works if you have some color inside, which is why I gave this a fill of red. We can make a nice shiny bow this way. It's kind of fun. Let's make this one match up a little more. Yeah. That looks nice. Maybe a little satin effect on this ribbon tag here. Just that just a bit. See, isn't this fun? There's all sorts of effects that you can do. You can even add a little texture if you want. Just play with different things and see what you come up with. That's the fun of working with Photoshop. And if you get it really good, you might just come up with something that's worthy of becoming a Christmas card. Have fun, experiment, and see what you can come up with.